Muito bem-vindo, muito bem-vinda a mais um episódio do Aprender Inglês Podcast, o melhor podcast para você que está querendo, precisando aprender inglês, usando situações, histórias que se relacionam com o dia a dia de alguma forma. O meu nome é André e é um prazer estar com você em mais um episódio. No episódio de hoje nós falaremos sobre como o Chocolate Chips Cookies foi criado, ou como a gente chama no Brasil, os cookies, aqueles chocolates americanos, aqueles biscoitos americanos com gotas de chocolate. Nós iremos ouvir uma história e, na sequência, nós conversaremos sobre ela. De agora em diante, a maioria do episódio será em inglês, faremos alguns comentários em português, caso seja necessário. Nós iremos ler a história, fazer comentários em inglês e construir a história juntos. So, let's go! The name of the story is Ruth's Sweet Surprise. Ruth is a name, and the sweet surprise means that the surprise was sweet. The word sweet is not salty. Sweet is sugar, chocolate, candy. Those things are sweet. This is Ruth. She is a very good baker. Baker is a person that bakes things. We bake cake, we bake bread, we bake cookies. Bake is what we make in the oven. So Ruth is a very good baker. It is the year 1930. Ruth lives in a big house called a lodge. So Ruth bakes things. She probably makes cakes, bread, cookies, because she is a baker, so she bakes things. And the year is 1930. And she lives in this place called a lodge. Many people visit the lodge. Ruth makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the guests. She's very busy in the kitchen. So a lot of people visit this place where she lives, the lodge. Ruth makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She prepares all of the meals. She does everything. She does it for the guests. Guests are the people that stay or go to a place. They are the guests. The host is the person that receives. The guests are the people that go to a place. She is very busy in the kitchen. So Ruth is very busy in the kitchen. Very busy means that she's doing a lot of things. She's very busy. One day, Ruth wants to make chocolate cookies. She needs baker's chocolate for her recipe. She goes to her cupboard. So one day, Ruth is cooking and she wants to make chocolate cookies. She wants to make cookies of chocolate, brown cookies, chocolate cookies. She needs baker's chocolate, the chocolate that you will place inside the cookie dough and will be a chocolate cookie. And she goes to the cupboard. The cupboard is the closet in the kitchen where you put things, is a cabinet or a cupboard. So she goes to the cupboard and she tries to get the baker's chocolate to make the cookie. So she goes to her cupboard. Oh no, Ruth has no baker's chocolate. The box is empty. She needs a new idea for her cookies. So Ruth opens the cupboard. She gets with her hands the box of baker's chocolate or powder chocolate. And the box is empty. It means she has no chocolate to bake. She needs a new idea for her cookies. She needs to think about something different because she does not have the chocolate to make the cookies. So she has no baker's chocolate, or she doesn't have baker's chocolate. Ruth finds a different chocolate bar. It is a gift from a friend. I can use this chocolate, Ruth says. So Ruth does not have baker's chocolate, but she has a chocolate bar, a regular chocolate. This chocolate is a gift from a friend. A gift is something we get from a friend. So she has a gift, a chocolate she got from a friend. I can use this chocolate, Ruth says. She thinks, I can use this chocolate instead. Ruth puts the chocolate on a board. She takes a knife. She chops the chocolate bar into many small pieces. So Ruth gets the chocolate bar, the actual chocolate. She puts it on a board. The board is the place where we cut things in the kitchen. She gets the chocolate, puts the chocolate on a board. She gets the knife and she chops the chocolate bar into many small pieces. The word chop is when you cut something in small pieces, in little pieces. So she chops the chocolate bar into many small pieces. Ruth puts the butter and sugar in a bowl. Then she mixes the small chocolate pieces in the cookie dough. Her husband, Alva, watches her. So Ruth gets the butter and sugar and she mixes butter and sugar in a bowl. The bowl is the place where we make things, where we mix things when we are cooking. Then she mixes the small chocolate pieces into the cookie dough. The cookie dough is the thing before you bake. So when you are making a cake, when you mix everything before you put it in the oven or before you take it to the fire to bake, this is the dough. After you bake, the dough becomes the actual cake or cookie or bread. And her husband watches her. Ruth's husband, Alva, is watching. He sees her making the recipe. Ruth puts the dough on a tray. She puts the tray in the hot oven. She bakes the cookies for 10 minutes. So Ruth gets the cookies she made, the dough. She puts on a baking sheet or a tray, the thing you take inside the oven, the pan you put in the oven. We call it a tray or baking sheet. She puts the tray inside the oven, the hot oven, and she bakes the cookies for 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. So it stays in there for 10 minutes only. So Ruth does all the process and she bakes this dough. Ruth waits. She thinks the chocolate will melt and turn the cookies brown. But the chocolate does not melt. It stays in small chunks. So Ruth waits. She's waiting. She imagines the chocolate with the fire, with the heat, will melt, will go liquid, and will make the actual cookies brown like chocolate cookies. But the chocolate does not melt. The chocolate stays like little pieces, stays like chocolate bar in the dough. It stays in small chunks, small pieces. So Ruth's idea was to mix the chocolate and to make the chocolate cookies. But the little pieces she chopped or she cuts didn't melt. It stays like chocolate bar mixed in the dough. Alva and a guest named Walter tried the cookies. They are delicious. Ruth is happy. She invented the chocolate chip cookies by accident. So her husband and a guest, a friend, somebody, eat the cookies and they are delicious. They are very good. Ruth is happy. She's happy because it worked. The result was good. And that's how she invented or she created the chocolate chip cookie by accident. It was not on purpose. And that's the story of how the chocolate chip cookies were created. I hope you liked this episode. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. If you like this episode, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.